Hi folks, welcome to the video where I'm introducing the week 7 and week 8 personal finance options. And so if you go to the personal finance options assignment, what you're going to see is a little blurb telling you about the purpose of this project. All right. So basically, this project or these next few weeks are really born out of the idea that there are so many things to learn in personal finance. And all of us as individuals are really at different places in our lives. And so what I want to give us over the next 2 weeks is the flexibility to study things that are relevant for us and to think about different ways that we can learn and engage in learning experiences. And then I want us to also think about how we share that learning. Okay. So at the end of the day, what we're going to be doing is taking a look over the next 2 weeks at different personal finance topics. Okay. Now, here's the deal. You get to choose what you want to study. And that can be something really big that you'd like to study over week 7 and week 8, or you could pick one topic for week 7 and a different topic for week 8. Doesn't really matter how you choose. Okay. But where are we going to find these topics for personal finance? You're going to go to this page and we'll click right here. And it takes us to a website that I think is super, super informative. Okay. It's a website called Next Gen Personal Finance. And what they've done is put together a lot of different personal finance topics with some activities, with some readings, lots of different ways for you to interact with the curriculum. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is go here. And you'll notice that they have a lot of different topics. Okay. So, for example, there's types of credit, paying for college, budgeting, investing. There's even taxes and insurance, all these different topics. You're going to get to choose one of those. Okay. Now, let's say that we chose managing credit. Maybe that was something that you're really interested in. You can see that they have a lot of different activities for you to choose from. Choose ones that feel like they're relevant for you. Choose ones where you feel like you're learning something. Okay. So if you want more interactive ones, they have interactive ones. If you want to practice calculating things, they have activities on calculating things. There are case studies that you can look at. All right. There are projects, there's things that you can research and learn about. So this is just a way to sort of direct your learning. Okay. But if I go back to this page, one thing I want to make sure that we are okay with is that I don't expect you to just go to Next Gen Personal Finance and just learn on your own. Okay. That's just one place where you can find some learning activities. But you can certainly pick a topic and then do your own research. Okay. So let's say that you find some videos on a topic that you're really interested in, like how do you qualify for the best mortgages out there because you're really interested in purchasing a house, right? Then you do some Googling. Do some internet searching and find some videos that explain concepts that you're interested in or that you want to know more about. Okay. Alternatively, if you're like, I don't really want to do activities, that someone else made, some worksheets, those don't really interest me. I don't feel like I'm really learning a lot. I encourage you to find some experts in your field and have conversations with them. All right. So I know that some of you have mentioned that you are interested in potentially buying a house. So you're starting to save for that and how very exciting for you, right? So if that's you, maybe make an appointment at a bank, go talk to someone about what it means to qualify for a loan, what it means to get pre-approved, what kind of paperwork do you need to bring, or maybe you just email several real estate agents and say, hey, can we meet up? I'm interested in potentially buying a house in these neighborhoods and get to know them, right? So it's really meant the next 2 weeks to be very broad intentionally, right? So you can choose really however you want the next 2 weeks to go. If you're more of a worksheets kind of person or activities kind of person, our Next Gen Personal Finance has a lot of resources. If you feel pretty confident in what topic you want to dive a little bit deeper on, maybe finding some videos, or lastly, if you happen to be local to some people who can really help give you information about the topic that you're interested in, go talk to those people, right? Mortgage brokers, go to a car dealership, figure out what it takes to get a loan for a car. Go to a bank, ask them about their different credit cards, right? So this can be as much in your house and doing the math as you want, or it can be out in the real world, finding out all of these different things, maybe things that have been on your to-do list, but that you've never actually gotten around to doing before. Okay, so that's it for this first video. In the second video, I'm going to talk about how we document and display this learning. So meaning you're going to go and do all this learning, but like, how are you going to share this with me, but also with your classmates, so we can kind of see what everyone's learning experiences are like over the next 2 weeks. Okay, so come on back for that second video.